I have you here for one main reason, and we can talk about different things, yeah? I am really fascinated by, and I know it probably doesn't fascinate you because it never fascinates the person that you're talking to. I'm really fascinated by how you're able to raise 3 beautiful kids, be a
Thank
mom,
you.
be a wife, and run multiple businesses. I know we talk and you like share like how you're trying to balance everything, but I want you to talk into that. Like, what are some of the systems? First, can you first tell me all the businesses that you're doing? Hey, before we start, I just wanted to welcome you to a new community that we just started. And one of the classes will be called Passion to Profit, which is tied to the conversations that we'll be having on this YouTube channel. So I just want to show you the community. So it's called Masoko, which means marketing in Swahili. And so we already have some people just joining in. And my goal is to help you market better some of the products and the services and businesses that you have. A lot of people struggle with marketing, and marketing is the most important thing that every business owner should know, because you can have a good product, but if you're not able to communicate the value of that product, if you're not able to identify the need so that your product can solve that need, you're not going to make any sale, because people buy something that is valuable, something that's going to solve a painful problem in their life. And so we'll be talking about a lot of things in there. I already have some classes already set. You can listen to my original story. I have brand strategy there. As we have Masoko, the platform that I use for all my marketing and also my businesses and also my clients. They recorded, I think, a 3-hour class, in there, so you can go check it out. Yes, 3 hours 35. Here I show you the science of marketing and sales and how to create landing pages that convert. I sell this for $97 out there, but you're inside the community, you get access for it for free, and you can build your own landing pages, but also build other people's landing pages. What else in the community? Okay, I've been building frameworks and copywriting prompts that I use for my own businesses. So this is a copywriting framework that I use. You just copy it, paste it on Cloud or ChatGPT, and then just answer a few questions about what you're trying to build, and it's going to build you a new landing page. I also have a prompt there that is over, it's like 10 pages, 20 pages. So these are prompts that I've refined over the years. And so this is an assessment landing page, and what this will do when you put it in cloud, it's going to create a landing page that acts as an assessment. It's a lead magnet that acts as an assessment. What else? Here you can see the schedule, what's coming up. Like today we have a class at 7. Here you can be able to connect with other people from different parts of the world. We have people in Africa, we have people in Europe, we have people in the US, East Coast, West Coast. So in this podcast, I get to talk to the amazing Njambi from London, and we talk about just multiple things. We talk about business, motherhood, leadership. We go through some of the businesses that she does, but she also gives some gems on some of the businesses that she is doing as a mom. Why do you feel like calling you Dr. Jambi?
Just call me. Bring it. It's mine. Bring it. Yeah, bring it.
I need a PhD. But if you were to do a PhD, what would that be? Leadership. Why leadership?
I think that I've always admired leadership.
Yes.
Being able to lead like a team to like a lot of success. Like,
yes.
And also to leave an impact. So I think leadership is so important, because leadership doesn't just mean about like business. It's also like personal. Like what would you study?
I think it's psychology.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, I've been debating on either doing going back to school to do a master's in marriage and family therapy. So that was one. And then the other one was, I'm really passionate about AI and marketing. So I was like, I don't want to go to school and do both. And so I was trying to figure out what the middle ground is. And I realized that just understanding human behavior is what I would really, really want to learn more, because it works on both spectrums. In terms of like business, just understanding your customer, knowing how they react to certain messages, how they teach, how they, because we're using words or using words to communicate the ideas that we want to push out to the world. But you need to be able to understand what are the needs in the world, so that when you communicate what you're communicating, it's something that the world needs.
Right.
When you go on the other side with family, just understanding how we are wired. Like if you just understand how your husband or your wife is wired, you're good.
Right.
Yes, because most of the time the fights that we are fighting are up here. There are underlying needs that have been communicated, just that people don't have the words to communicate that.
Say them, yeah. It's so interesting you say that.
Yeah.
Actually, I was talking to my friend today on my way home, and she's in the office and she was telling me, speaking Kikuyu. And I'm like, how do I express my feelings in Kikuyu? Like, how do I tell you how I'm feeling in Kikuyu? I have no words. So it's interesting that you're saying that. Like, people already don't have the English words to say what they're feeling, right?
Exactly.
So, like, it's across the board. It's across the languages, you know?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I took a flight. I don't know where I was going. Either we're coming to the UK or going to Kenya. And there was this documentary that was being shown on I think it was Netflix, and Renee Brown was giving a speech, and she was sharing like 76 different words that can be used to express a certain emotion that you're feeling.
Wow.
So I was like, wait, 76. So if you're sad, there are levels to sadness.
Right.
That you're not able to express, and so your expression is either through anger, if you can't, like especially kids when they're really angry or they're sad. Let's say like when they're really sad. And they're trying to let you know that I am sad, and they can't. They become angry. That's why they fight, they kick, they yell. And that manifests even as you get older. When you find yourself like shouting, it's this person is not getting they're not getting what you're experiencing.
Exactly what I'm saying. Yeah.
So it's very frustrating. So even the shout is not the shout to them. It's actually a personal shout. Just I'm like really frustrated.
Yeah.
Not specifically with this person, the fact that I don't even have the words to express to this person. And then number two, this person is not understanding, but they can't understand if you don't even have the right words to express.
Right. That's so true.
I have you here for one main reason, and we can talk about different things, yeah? I'm really fascinated by, and I know it probably doesn't fascinate you because it never fascinates the person that you're talking to. I'm really fascinated by how you're able to raise 3 beautiful kids, be a mom, be a wife, and run multiple businesses. I know we talk and you like share like how you're trying to balance everything, but I want you to talk into that. Like, what are some of the systems? First, can you first tell me all the businesses that you're doing, how you're balancing them, how you're staying alive?
Right.
And who are you? You can share a little bit about yourself.
Thank you. Talk to my friends that like you're just superwoman. I don't know if I'm superwoman. I'm just getting started. But like you said, all those things. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a sister, I'm a friend, and I'm a business owner. I'm a serial business owner.
Yes, actually that's the word.
Yeah, so I have really tried my hand at everything. I have to say this is not how I started. I can remember my first collaboration with a friend was actually sending high-heeled shoes to Kenya. We actually still have that page on Facebook, and it's called Favored Ladies. Yes, so that was the first time like I remember like sending like stuff to Kenya. And then over time, like I've sold artwork, I've sold the usual Kenyan kitenge. I actually used to go to Hilton. If anybody knows Kenya and knows Hilton, where the Hilton used to be, there used to be a place where you would buy like Maasai stuff. So they used to make these 2 little tiny cards with like Maasai warriors and like different Maasai like art. Yes. And so I bought a load of them, and I came back with them to the UK, and then I went to IKEA and bought frames. And I would cut out the 2, because they used to be cards. So like ni ya kuandikia, like to write to someone. So I'd cut out the card and I'd leave the artwork, and then I'd paste them on the frame, and then I'd sell them for £7. So I sold quite a few.
Oh my goodness.
Needless to say, I made my money back with the first frame.
That's awesome.
But I've done quite a number of things. And I think with business, you have to try your hand at 1,000 things before even one sticks. Yeah,
that's true.
Fortunately, my dad started a company. Well, our dad started a company in 2015 for security, and then he asked me to join him. Yes. When he asked me to join him to run the business, this guy didn't even have a contract. He was moving on fumes and faith. Man, I was like, dude, what are you telling me? We come and start a company. What is here? Like, there's nothing here. What are we running?
Yeah.
So, I mean, he had a really hard job of trying to convince me to come and work with him. Yeah. And then eventually I was like, you know what? This guy, I know he knows this area.
Yes.
And I had been in the industry, the security industry, for a while with him.
Mm,
So I was like, okay, I mean, we can wing it. He has a lot of experience. I have some experience. Let's partner up. And so, yeah, we've been running the company for the past 10 years
okay,
in the
it's been 10
UK.
years.
Yes, it's been 10 years. It's been 10 years. It's almost 11 years, actually, from when he opened the company, because he opened the company in 2015. I joined him in 2016. And yes, and then the gentleman in question decided to disappear and left it to me. So yeah, I've just been running the show by myself here for a little while. I mean, he pops in and out to help when he can.
Yes.
But yeah, so I ran that. And then me and my husband have started quite a few businesses. And
Okay.
like I'm saying, like some have flopped.
Yeah.
But what has stuck is we have a company called Ship Kenya, and what we do is that we ship goods and anything, like a TV, from a TV to a sofa to like a whole container full of like heating things for a house, you know, like a fridge, freezer, dishwasher, whatever, the whole works. So we ship anything from a lipstick literally to a car.
Really?
Yes.
Like, my goodness, is there demand for that?
Yes.
Out like, this is a thing that we want to start.
I mean, we are the people.
Yeah.
We send stuff to Kenya all the time. I remember this one time, I think we were all going back to Kenya. It must have been 2014. Mom was like, she's putting things in the container, so they bring these drums and then you just fill them up and then you take them. So they brought us a drum and she filled it up with like spaghetti and cooking oil and shower gels and all these things, so that it goes to Kenya, tuzipate huko. So that when we get there, we're not doing the shopping and we're also enjoying the things that we enjoy in this country.
Enjoying that country.
So it's a thing here. People send a lot of things. You have people sending foodstuffs, or like if you have something that's old, right? And I say old because like you want to upgrade. Like you have a dishwasher and you're like, I want another one, which is what we did with the KINGATI. They were like, we want another one. So the one they had, it wasn't broken, but it could have been fixed, but it's cheaper to get it to Kenya, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's lots of demand. I mean, my auntie who came to the country a little over 2 years ago, I think she sends things maybe on a monthly basis to Kenya. The demand is so high. And especially with people buying properties in Kenya now.
Yes.
You want to fit out your house with things from here, you know, things like that. And then we also ship cars. So one of the things that we found going at home is that you need a car, right? So if you're going on holiday, you want to have your car, otherwise you're going to pay a pretty penny in like to get a car on hire. So one of the things we've been doing for people is actually shipping cars for them to Kenya. And the demand is so high, especially for people in the US and Europe and Australia and Canada, because it's left-hand drive and Kenya is right-hand drive. So
I was even going to say, even for appliances,
right,
because the plugs and all that stuff, people prefer buying the UK to Kenya.
Exactly.
That is amazing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's excited me on the car part. So like, and I know this is not the conversation, but let's just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
What is the process of like, so let's say I want a car. Will you get the car for me? Is there like a website?
Yeah. So I don't know how it works in the US, but here we have like a monopoly, which is Auto Trader. And anybody who's listening can actually go and Google that. It's Auto Trader. So you have all the dealers in the UK, all the dealers, all the personal. So like when I wanted to sell my car, we just put it on Auto Trader and then someone bought it off there, right? So you have everyone who wants to sell a car on Auto Trader, all the dealers in the UK, all their cars are on Auto Trader. I mean, there's other sites, but that's the main one. So what you would do if you knew what car you wanted, say you wanted like the ones we're used to at home, like that's cars, what are they called? The Toyota car, So you're gonna go there and you're gonna look for the Toyota, right? You're gonna type the year you want it, like the make, everything. It has filters. You find the car you want or a couple, send the links to us. Then what we'll do is we'll look at the cars. Obviously, my husband has so much experience. He's been doing this business for about 15 years until I joined him.
Wow.
So he'll suss out the car, see what's going on, and then, our team will go down there, will look at the car, make sure
Okay.
it's working properly. If it's a
Okay.
dealer, you're most probably in a safe place, right? Yeah, because they'll do the checks. But we also do the checks for you. Like if you want the AA checks, we'll do them for you. We'll send you all the details,
Yeah.
everything. Like we'll send WhatsApp, videos, messages, whatever's going on. And then what we do then is that if we see the car is in good condition and we like it, then we're going to process the payment for it, right? And
Okay.
then we're going to take the car, we're going to take it to inspection. It needs to be inspected before it goes for shipping. So we're going to take the car, drive it to inspection, make sure it's inspected, which takes about 2 hours. And then we take it to port. Now, here's the nice little part for the people who are returning residents. So if you're a returning resident from the US or Australia or those countries, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a way we can apply for you to return the car and not pay the tax if the car is yours. Like then you will not be charged nini for it by KRA
Okay. I have
when
a
it
question.
lands. But that's only for returning residents. So like if you're a citizen or something like that.
Okay. Okay. A citizen of the US or citizen of
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, that's all.
Yeah.
That's all you have to show. For that, it doesn't have to you don't have to drive for a year. I hear something
No,
you have.
that's only for the UK people. So if you're a UK resident, you have to own the car for a year, but you can't own the car. You're a US citizen. You can't own the car here for a year, surely, can you? So they will
Yeah.
allow you.
They
Yeah,
will
so they allow
allow
you to
you.
do that. Yeah.
Is it one car per household? Am I like myself, my wife
Yeah,
gets a?
you yourself, your wife. Yeah, you can all do that. Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing. So I won't pay tax
Yeah.
because the taxes, that's where most of the
Yeah.
money goes. Yeah.
I mean, we have to say that KRA is rigged, yeah. So kuna venye iko hivyo utakulwa tu pesa, but like we'll guide you through the process. So that's actually the service that we offer. So yeah, we offer the service to anyone. Yeah, and we have our website, XUK Car Importers. You can go
Okay.
on there, fill in a form, send it to us.
Drop a
Our
link
number is
below.
on there. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll put the link below. Yeah, but so that's what we do. I'm also doing other things apart from that. So
Yeah.
I have Homeware
How long does it take from the point
to ship
that
the
I've
car.
identified the car, yeah, to it going to Kenya?
I mean, if you already know the car you want and you send us the link, the turnaround time is even 48 hours, depending on whether the car is good, right?
Okay.
So we
Okay.
can go view the car, make sure the AA inspection, if you want and the AA inspection is about the mechanics of the car and everything. So if you want that to happen, we'll do
Okay.
it for you. And then we take the car to shipping because it's just payment, right? You
Uh,
kulipa and then we get the car and then we take it to port.
okay.
So the whole you should have your car in a month in
Really?
Kenya. It should get to you in Kenya, unless there's, this,
Yeah.
like last year there was some problem with shipping, so there were, some routes like rerouting and stuff like that. But
Okay.
yeah, 2 months. If it's a roll-on, now this is getting technical, but if it's a roll-on car, so there's something called roll-on, roll-off. So you just drive it onto the ship. But if you want your car in a container, say you're sending like I don't know, a Rolls
Expensive
Royce.
one. Yes.
Yeah. And you want it in a container, that would take 2 months. But if you're
Okay.
just driving it onto the ship, which is what most of our clients do, then that should take a month. Yeah. So if you have someone who can sort it out for you in Mombasa, we'll send you all the documentation, the logbook, the keys, port inspection papers, everything.
Okay.
But if you need someone to do it for you, we also have someone, and that's a service we can also offer over and above.
Okay.
Come, you want a car? Come. We got it sorted.
I was just thinking that a lot of people know because it's something that
Yes.
most people who are returning are like, man, where do I even get a car? So they will sell
I
their
know,
car
yeah.
here, but then they're like,
Mhm.
man, as in, go ship it from China. It's nice to
Yeah.
know that you sell your car here, you purchase it in the UK. By the time you're going to
Yeah.
Kenya already,
You got
going
it.
to pick up your car. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
an business
And
model.
yeah, and you
Yeah,
can drive just whatever car you want. There's
yeah,
really good cars.
yeah.
Our last shipment was a nice Mercedes, I think E-Class or something like that. A really nice car. So yeah,
Yeah.
people are shipping themselves some really fancy gears.
The fancy car.
Yeah, yeah.
Why
And it's
not? Why not drive a nice car?
might as well, yeah. You might as well like rock up in style. Yes. Marco Menyatia. How will
Ako
they know?
ganyan. Kutoka
Yeah.
Roraya. I love it.
I'm launching my homeware business. That's in the works
Okay.
as well. I'm
Okay.
really passionate about like interiors and things like that. I think you remember I had an interior business a while back, and then I was like,
Yes.
nah, man, this is not for me. I really enjoy it, but like I can't do a business that's a one-man show. And it was a one-man show at that point. Yeah. And then my coaching business, which yours truly, Cax, is you're helping me with it, and the baseline of it is just to help women like who want to get into business and entrepreneurship to just give it a go.
I would really want you to be more vocal about it because I think you have so much to offer,
Thank you.
especially like if you've been in business for a while. As in, there are
Mm,
things that just business teaches you. Like you can't even go to
yeah,
school to learn such, stuff.
100%. You have to go
You know,
through
the
it
grit,
yourself.
knowing how to hire,
Yeah.
knowing who to hire, you
Mm-hmm.
know, how to run your books, how to stay profitable. Like there's a lot of things. I remember somebody was telling me that just having talent does not guarantee you that you're going to have a successful business because talent can
That's
be
true.
hired. Talent can be
Yes.
hired. Business owners, they'll be like, oh, we need a marketer. Let's hire this guy. We need a social
Yes.
media. Know how to bring the pieces together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so just having talent does not qualify you to start a business. And so
Mm-hmm.
there's so many aspects of like business that I am learning even right now because I was the talented guy who did
Yeah.
not understand what business is. I thought I knew.
Yeah.
It's one
Yeah.
thing to have the theory of it, but then now the
Yeah.
practicality when you're actually doing the stuff. And
Exactly.
I've realized it's a game of numbers. It's a game that you need to play well. You need to be really good with relationships because you're dealing with
Mm-hmm.
people,
Yes.
customers, employees, potential clients, and all that stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
Where I want to start is probably a place where I don't think you think is valuable, but it's super valuable for the person who's going
Mm-hmm.
to listen to this. Yeah. So I feel like if you're a single mom, and even this applies, not even single mom, if you're a mom and you have
Mm-hmm.
young kids, especially in the Western world, like childcare is expensive. That's one, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So sometimes you're in the house with them, so you need to find something they can be able to do online. So I want you to
Yeah.
help a mom who is out there or a dad
Mm-hmm.
because nowadays there's so many dads
Yes.
who are home with their kids. So
Yes,
like for
that's
me,
true.
I do Vine Studio, but I'm most of the time I'm with my kids, especially this summer break. They're out here,
Right.
they're in here.
Right. Yeah.
So easy. So I've seen a lot of dad who are now home with their kids and they're trying to
Yeah.
figure out what can I do, not even to make a lot of money, just to
No.
buy groceries.
Oh,
And I
put
know
petrol in the car.
you
Yeah.
put people in the car, yeah. And I've seen
Yeah.
you do some in the past. You've told me like, hey, I've done this research on this thing. I've answered some questions and I made 200.
Yeah.
And I've always
Yeah.
like pushed you to do like a class and teach people to do that. They've been seeing people make money online, but they've not made even a single dime. And so their hubby or their spouse is like, hey, my friend, if you're not making any money, please go back to go back to
Right.
yeah.
That's
But I
true.
think that this is something that would give them confidence to be like, oh yeah, I can actually make some money online and then keep pushing on their
Mhm.
gifts and their talents. So what are these sites? Where do I go? How do I apply? And what's
Yeah.
the process?
I know you've told me about this a couple of times and I fob it off sometimes, but it actually started when I was pregnant with Nuri, my
Okay.
firstborn.
Yeah.
And I was like, what can I do on the side to make like some extra income? Obviously, we have this baby on the way. Like, you're told like baby money. So I'm like, how do I make some extra money? So
Yes.
around that time, I'd had a lot of people. Actually, it was my friend Carol who introduced me to it, and it was Transcribe. It was a
Okay.
site online that was called Transcribe. But Transcribe was at that point used to pay like really like peanuts, literally cents. Like
Yeah.
you'd had to listen to an audio and then transcribe it, right? And you'd had to transcribe it and then they'd have to mark it almost like
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
so I don't know what happened, but I tumbled upon some few sites.
Okay.
One was called, can I remember it? I think it's called Once for All or something like that. I can't remember it. And then there was Respondent.
Okay.
And then, so as you look for these sites, you
Mm-hmm.
get more suggestions of other sites.
Okay.
So my main ones right now that I've used so much is Respondent and Askable. And what they do is that they'll give you, especially if you own even a small business. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you can use it if you're, you work in other fields.
Okay.
But mostly, if you own a small business, even if you make tea, as in whatever business you own, as long as you have some information about business, right?
Yes.
And you
Yes.
have some social media presence, or like you can tag or link you've registered your account. So this, for people in the US or the UK or Europe, I guess this will be more helpful. So
Yeah.
if your company is registered, like that's really good. I actually found that most of the people I used to go for this research, so sometimes some of them are in person.
Okay.
The people I would go with were actually small business owners.
Oh,
So,
okay.
as a small business owner, by the time you pay yourself, it takes a while. So you
Yeah.
want to be able to have like some extra cash. So these things are so good. I remember my first one was I applied to Askable. We'll put the links in the descriptions. Yeah.
And tell
And
me, what is it? What is it exactly are you doing in these websites? What
so
are
they are
you
different.
providing for them? Yeah.
So they're different. I've done one for facial products. So they just wanted to know my morning routine for my face.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they're very like they're random things. Maybe you're booking a flight, maybe you have a flight coming in a few days and they want to know your experience with checking in for like say like Ryanair or something. So, a lot of the ones I've done are about accounts, so accounting software. So if you use Xero or if you use
Yeah.
yeah. So they'll ask you about like how do you find this service, like how do you use it? Or
Okay.
if you're a business and you want money, say you want credit card or you want funding, how do you go about it? Where do you check? So like you find there's lots of people trying to release new apps, but they need some people to talk about like, feedback into a session, and they'll just tell you like just go through the app, click on anything and talk as you click. And then if you have any questions, if there's something you don't like, I don't like this is not helpful, or like there's one I did recently, and it was a finance app, and they wanted to help you find funding, right? So
Okay.
like if you want like quick cash flow money, but then they would rate this gradient, and it was from good to bad, but they had put different colors, and I was like, good to bad in my head is red to green. So I don't understand why you have the rainbow here. So things
Yeah.
like that, they are helpful to
Okay.
them. They're like, okay, this makes no sense. Why would you do it like this? Or like
Yeah.
instead of saying good to bad, they use some terms you've never heard of, maybe like, I don't know, lukewarm. And you're just like, what are you talking about, mate?
What are you
Like, just
talking
keep it simple.
about?
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it
Because they want
simple.
to make their apps different, but you're just like, dude, just keep it simple. Me, I want to be in and out. Like, I have other
Yeah.
things to do.
Yeah.
So they're easy to apply to as long as you're honest. And my rule is always, if you don't know something,
Mm.
apply for it, then go and do the research. Like, if you feel like that's something you can answer, but you've never interacted with it,
Yes.
capture what is being asked. Because for all of them, they'll ask you to do like answer a few questions to see if you qualify for it, and then
Qualify.
they'll write, yeah, and then so they have like to pre-qualification things.
Yes.
There's some you'll just apply for them, they're like service for like 10 minutes, you get like 15 pounds, but this money adds up. I
It
mean, the
does.
most I've done, yeah, it adds up. I've booked a whole holiday with this research
Really?
things. Yes, yes, yeah,
Are you
they're
serious?
amazing. Yeah, there's one I did last year for any mom who feels like I've just had a baby, I can't do. You can obviously do, you can definitely do it. So what they tell you is when you get chosen for a study, they'll tell you make sure that you're in a well lit environment and quiet.
Yes.
Okay, so who has a quiet environment and has children? At this point, I think my daughter had just been born. Maybe she was like 2 months old.
Yes.
No, she must have been maybe 4 months because we
Mm-hmm.
just come back from Kenya. So she was 4 months old, and then my son was two.
Yes.
Yes. So I put my son to sleep, and
Yes.
then I said, because the little one has refused to sleep, huyu anaweza kaa na mimi, I'll
Eh,
just put the laptop up, and then I'll put her down here. They won't see her, like, and I can quiet her by breastfeeding her.
Yes.
So the session starts. This toy starts crying. I'm like, guys, I'm really sorry. I have a little girl. She was
Yeah.
supposed to be sleeping, but she's refused to sleep. There's nothing I can do. They're like, no, 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 it's okay. We understand. We understand.
Oh, it's nice.
Let me tell you, Kag, it was not 5 minutes later. The Madenge walked in, screaming, "Mommy!" Listen, this session is for 90 minutes. Ebu, tell me what I'm going to do. See, I have to change this boy's poo. What do I do? So I told the guy, my friends, unfortunately, my son has woken up from his nap and I need to change his diaper.
Yes.
But because they are not expecting it, and most of these people are usually guys, they are just like, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
God.
I mean, it was fine.
So they just links, you just apply. It's not
It's just
complicated.
links you apply. The thing is, I have to caveat this by saying, because I've tried to get a few of my friends to do it, people just don't have the patience to do it. You'll find someone can scroll for 30 minutes, but if I tell my friends, spend 15 minutes and apply for the service, because you have to apply for them, they're not interested. And then when I get a survey, my last survey paid me about 1,600. Yes, because, and
Serious.
this is all I did. I did 3 sessions. I answered, and then for 1 week, I answered a question for 5 minutes every day for 5 days. These 3 sessions were each 40 minutes, right? A question a day for 5 days for 5 minutes, and then an in-person session for 1 hour. And for that in-person session, Kags, I went with my screaming baby. She was
No,
screaming as they're asking the questions and recording the session. I'm like, my friend, let me go and breastfeed my baby. I'll come back.
come back.
Yeah.
Are you
So like
serious?
anybody can do it, honestly, but you have to have the discipline to apply for them. Me, when I have like 2 minutes, maybe like I've told my kids to go and brush their teeth, me, I'll be here just applying for the Nini surveys. They take like no time. You just apply, you apply, you apply. The more you apply, the more you're visible to people. The
Yes.
more it's the rule of marketing. Yeah, the more you do it. And then what I realized is, because right now I've slacked on it because I have so much going, but if you keep applying, people will keep picking you. But if you don't apply, people won't pick you. Also, there's
It's
a
a
question
game.
they ask.
Mm.
Yeah, when's the last time you did a survey? If you say like 3 years ago, nobody's interested in you because now you don't even understand how to do a survey. But if you keep applying, yeah,
Yes.
you build that thing for yourself and then you know how to answer questions easily. Yeah. And what they
Wow.
do also is that they give you time. So you select the times you want. So like for me, it used to be, I used to select the times when I know my kids are sleeping. Those are the times I'm available. I can do it. Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
doable.
I'm
It's
gonna
like
push you. I'm gonna push you to build something small. I know it's easy to do it, but it's now this mindset that you're even talking about. You don't have 30 minutes to be able to go apply, but you can spend an hour just doom scrolling on
yeah,
TikTok,
yeah,
you know.
yes, yeah,
But also I think just I think building a community and helping other moms do that and then posting the results that other moms are making money, I think that would be
right.
amazing. I'll keep pushing you.
I think there's a question you asked me about how do I do it? And I think for me, one of the things I've learned along the way is leveraging on like delegation. Like if you can delegate a task, please can you delegate it? Just this week, I've been telling my husband, I need a chef who can come in and cook for me at least
Yeah,
twice a week.
I know, right?
And a cleaner. It's those things about delegation. And even in the business, like I have found ways to delegate my tasks, like those
Mm,
repetitive things, because number one, it stops your creativity.
that's
If you're
true.
constantly having to do admin, you stop. And there's some things like you can't automate.
Yes.
Like so, like for me, the business I'm in, although there's many ways of automating my tasks, like say like invoices and things like that, the companies we work for, they have their own systems where you need to go and upload their invoices on there. So
Uh,
like all these things cannot be automated because you still have to do it, you know? Like reconciling when it's time for VAT, I still need to physically take the receipts and
yes.
put them together, upload them, you know, all that stuff. So there's so many things that I do that now I've found ways to, you know, find help to do them. And, if you're looking for help, me, I'm your plug.
Yeah.
If you're looking
That's
for help, I'm not going to
yes.
say anything else. But if you need help, like if you need some tasks done for you, some admin work, like I have
Yeah.
a group of people who we actually have a hub in Kenya because we have a sister company in Kenya for security.
Yes.
It's called
Yes.
Mana Security.
Yes.
And in the offices, we have a hub where we have people sitting down and they do the tasks for other people. Because I've gotten people asking me for like, oh, you're talking to my friend, and then she's like, oh my gosh, I have to edit all these policies or things like that. And I'm like, don't worry, I got you.
I
Send me
got
all the
you.
policies. This is the price you're paying.
Yes.
When they say the price they are paying, it's a no-brainer. They're just
That's
like,
true.
yes, please, can someone else do it for me? Because
Yes.
yeah.
I love that. I love
Mm,
that. I think
yeah.
that's one of the things that I I would honestly say I'm struggling with.
Mm,
This past weekend, I had multiple events and I had to send different people to different places to go and execute for me. Even I didn't have a choice. I know myself, I would
right.
have probably wanted to go do it myself.
Yes.
And I
Yeah.
realized, like, my goodness, I have to let go of that control. Otherwise, that's why I'm burnt out all the time.
Yes. Yes.
Because I
Also,
don't
you
know how
limit your growth.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, limit my growth 100%. Yeah, and so I'm learning that. My goodness, even to be able to scale, because
Yeah.
I've always heavy relied on automating and using AI, but there are certain things that you still a human eye, and so I'm
Mm,
constantly having to go and
human
check
eye.
or check again, which is still the one
Like,
doing it. I'm the one
yeah.
prompting it. I still have
Yeah.
to make sure the automations are working well. So you can't
Yeah.
completely automate everything as you're saying. And it's that
Yeah.
part of like delegating. And so this past week I just got someone and
Oh.
because a big part is my podcast. There's a specific way I like to edit for my customers. And so I recorded like multiple videos as I am
Ah,
editing and I sent
editing.
them. Yeah. So they went, they reviewed it. They were like, okay, I feel like I'm good now. Send me a
Yeah.
real video so that I can record. So I'm sending it today. We'll review it
Oh,
on
that's
Monday.
awesome.
Yeah,
That's
so I'm
awesome.
super because now it will free me up because a lot of my time is spent on editing. So, and that's
Mm,
time I will be using to, reach out to more customers, make sure
yes.
that customers are doing well, see how I can give more resources to my clients. So, because like for me to keep my podcasters, I have to make sure that their podcasts are doing good.
Ah, I
So when we
see.
went for the podcast summit, they were like, hey, like figure out how you can keep serving them in such a way that it's a no-brainer working and staying with you. And then that's how they
Okay.
even recommend you. And then even their friends who've been thinking about starting podcasts, they're like, man,
Mm,
you guys just started a show. It's like it's paying you guys. Okay, now I'm gonna
right.
take it serious. Yeah,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
instead of trying to reach more customers, which is
Mm-hmm.
important, the ones that you have, like let them crush it.
Right.
So that was the challenge. I
Yeah.
didn't have my own podcast. So you're selling something that you don't have.
You don't have, that's
Yes.
true.
So it was like a
Okay.
big challenge for me. It's like, okay, what am I going to start? So I was like, okay, let me just talk about the things I'm passionate about. And
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
why I'm starting. So this is a series. It's called Passion to Profits.
Awesome.
You know how they say you only connect the dots looking back, not forward?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
looking back is like, okay, what are some of the experiences that you've had? What are some of the things that interest you? And then we check the market out there. Is there a need for the things that you're already
Okay.
skilled at? And we
Yeah.
connect dots. And then now that's when we
Right.
build landing pages, we build products.
Yeah.
And I love what you're saying about doing reviews for other companies because that's the piece that I think most of us miss. We build something in secret for so long and then we
For
push it
so
out there and you hear
long.
crickets. You never put
Yeah.
it out to people to review
Test
it,
it
to give you
out.
feedback, to test it,
Yeah.
to tell if it's even a
Yeah.
product they would want to buy.
Yeah.
And so when some of these companies, by the time they're launching something, they are guaranteed it's going to make money because they've had
Sense.
feedback.
And I
So
think and I think that's true. And that's where it ends for a lot of like even stay-at-home moms and dads who want to start something, you just get crippled by the fear of just launching. You're just like, what if it fails? Or you hear a comment, someone makes a comment and you're like, guy, I think this is rubbish. Maybe I should stop it. Or you go today you make the post and then you come back, you check, guy, hakuna mtu ameona, you come back, you check, guy, nikaa mtu ameilike, and you're like, this thing is not meant to be. And then the enemy comes and talks to you and tells you that thing you're doing, you think it will work, and you believe it.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
know.
and so a lot of this is fear, and it's
Yes.
like, just do it, like do the tester. And then I think you told me about Instagram, and the amazing thing about it is that you can test something and see if it
Yes.
works,
Oh, yeah.
if it lands with people. So like
Yes.
there's tools there. And I think even for me, when I say about my homeware brand, I found someone,
Mm-hmm.
I employed someone to help me do the research and find the items and all these things, because I can't travel to go and look for them. But like I can find someone who can be able to talk to these suppliers and see what. And I came up with a whole list and
Yes.
reviewing. Can I tell you my last review? The last time I held it was so she had completely finalized everything. I was just supposed to review and then say, okay, this is a go. Now let's order.
Yes.
I went mute. I was like, Madam, I'm busy. So it's like, even me who's already started businesses, like even when it comes to like starting something that you're passionate about, at the end of the day, they're about making money. It's like a business, but something that's close to your heart. I think it's really hard for you to like take the first step and like just push it out there.
It's
So
true.
yeah.
Percent, yeah. And I think what has freed me probably the last 2 weeks, and especially going for the podcast summit, is just understanding even how the market works. Because if you don't understand how the market works and how people function and work, even ourselves, they talk about like before somebody consumes or buys a product from you, they have to consume 7 hours of your content.
Ooh.
Now think of how many reels do you have in your Instagram. So the thing is not likes. The thing is like, are you putting out content that is serving the people and solving a problem that you're offering? That's the most important thing. You have to put enough content for them to accumulate those 7 hours so that they can buy. Then they say it takes about 7 to 12 follow-ups before somebody decides to buy from you. So once you understand now some of these things, you're not stuck with like, I put a post and nobody liked it. It's like, have you put enough posts? Why like long form content like this will do a lot for our businesses than like short to clips. We can pull clips, but then you redirect them back to this main one. So that's because the goal is I want you to sit down and listen for 7 hours. Now you can know me, so that you can like me, you can trust me. Because it's a game of trust. As in the products you're selling, there are so many other people who are selling the same things. What makes
true.
special is that I have spent enough time with you. Yeah. So like you see, like the car business, it's a no-brainer for me to use you guys because we've spent years talking.
Right.
Somebody who doesn't know you, this is the other power of reviews and testimonials. Somebody who doesn't know you but knows me will buy from you because they have spent more than 7 hours with me. So it's so important to understand those two key aspects. The people that you've already serviced, borrowing their trusts for other people. So either giving them commission rates, telling them, hey, by the way, you enjoyed us, shipping your car and then you knew it was smooth. If you create a video and that video brings a customer, we're going to give you a cut. So it motivates them to want to create a video for you guys.
Yes, that's true.
And now creating content like this, that's why I realized like, I'm missing a lot of money just because I don't have my own podcast.
You're not talking about things. And like,
Yes.
Banking on people's testimonials for trust.
Yes. I think the part where we have not maximized is this online space, creating something that you can be able to throw in your own ads. As in right now in YouTube, other companies are paying YouTube like crazy amount of money to put ads on your YouTube videos. That's how special your YouTube videos are. But we are not creating enough content to put our own ads in our own content.
That's so interesting.
You see,
I have never thought about that.
Yeah, and YouTube is smart. YouTube already knows like, hey, ile video Njambi, I like it. We're gonna put 3-4 ads, and we know what ads to put there. So another hack that I found out was if you're starting your own like channel or your own podcast, pay attention to the ads that are being shown on YouTube, because those are your potential sponsors that you can reach out to.
Oh,
Yes,
interesting.
because now what they also do is they make sure that they match the ad they're putting on your YouTube as close to the topics that you're talking about.
Discussing.
Yes, or it can be you're talking about relationship, but the ad is about an Osmo. So you're like, what's the connection with an Osmo and relationships?
Yeah.
The crowd that listens to the relationship content is the same crowd that
All
buys
right. Buys the
put
Osmo.
in front of you. So
That is so
you go
cool.
to videos and you write down all the ads that are showing on your videos. Sometimes you log in through someone else so that you can actually see those ads. You write them down because now as you continue with your show, those are some of the people you should be reaching out, and they're already spending money, so you know they don't
Oh
have
my
a
gosh,
spending money.
yes.
And then you tell
Yes.
them, hey, I've been seeing your ads showing up on my videos a lot.
Right.
It's taking 50%. 50 goes to you. So you can
my
make a
God.
deal with them and charge them 65.
Yeah.
You
Oh my
still get
gosh.
50.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah. So
That's so clever.
yeah, so that's the power of like creating content, talking about
Yeah.
you just go talk about the thing. It doesn't even have to be connected to what you're doing in your business. But then you have the opportunity to run
Talk
ads.
about,
Yeah, you
yeah.
run out. Hey, by the way, I just wanted to let you know we ship cars to Kenya. Hey, just
Yeah.
wanted to let you know I help
Right.
mompreneurs like build their own personal business. That way they don't have to go
Yes.
work if they don't want
Yes.
to, and they can
That's
make a
true.
generation amount of money and leave an
Yes.
inheritance to their kids, because their kids will grow up seeing mommy creating businesses and doing
Yeah.
things in work and being an amazing mom. It's important to
I can't tell you how many videos I've deleted. Yo, because I'm like, nah, man, that's cringy. And I
yes,
think when I was posting consistently, I was so used to like the camera. It was so easy. Like, and then
yes,
when you stop, now you have to learn again. You start again. So I think the
yes.
trick is just keeping on doing it. I think I did a short video the other day, and I'm going to post it on YouTube. It's not even up to 8 minutes, but I'm going to post it. Just that thing of like just posting and then getting the grip of it over time. Yeah.
The thing is for you first. The videos they're
Yeah.
putting out, they're actually
Yeah,
for
for me.
you to
Yeah.
get you comfortable enough
Yeah.
talking to a camera, because it's not easy. Just talking to like a
No.
camera, nobody else. That's why podcasting
Yeah.
is good. You're talking to a real
Yes.
person. They're asking
Yes.
questions that the audience will probably ask you. So there's
Yeah.
like feedback, there's a conversation, and that's
That's
natural because
true.
we're doing this every day. Every day,
Yeah.
we're putting a camera in front of ourselves.
That's true.
Yes,
100%.
clip. So right now I like Riverside because of one thing. You see how we are on one screen. It's recording individual screens, so you can actually go clip. I'll give you clip your own segments and post them.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. I'd really like to clip a few things.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
what are the sites that you shared that you are currently using for reviewing?
Askable.
Askable.
Askable, which is ask and then able. So
Okay.
Askable. And then we have Respondent. I
Respondent.
mean,
Okay.
I really recommend Askable because they actually pay you cash money.
Okay.
Respondent used to pay you cash, but they've now switched it up to now paying on ads. So, like a good
Gift card.
example, the other day, yeah, a gift card. But they have thousands of retailers.
Okay.
So the other day, I transferred some of the money to an Argos card. I don't know if you have Argos there, but we have an Argos here. And I bought my daughter a bike. So, like,
Yeah.
it's things like you can use like that. I mean, my father does not know this because he's the sponsor of the bike, but I use that gift card so I can pocket his money. But yeah, you get it. Like, you can use it on different things. Yeah.
Yes.
So, I like Askable because it's money, but Respondent, those are the two that I would recommend. There's another one called People for Research. People,
Okay.
and then number 4, and then research.
Okay.
And then, can I think of another one? No, I think those are the 3 main ones that I use. Yeah.
Okay. So Askable, people for
Respondent.
Respondent, and
Yeah.
people for research. Okay. We'll put the links below for people to
Yeah.
see them out. Then the other thing is, because I think this is also powerful, if if a mompreneur out there would like some mentorship, do you take one-on-one mentorship? Do you have a community?
Yes. I have a community on I have a community. And we will link it below.
So you can definitely do one-on-one, right?
Yes, I can definitely do one-on-one. I'm so passionate about like getting women to just be like independent, and like if you can raise a child, my friend, you can run a business. Like
True.
there's nothing you can't do.
Yes.
Most of my team members right now are women. Like
Wow.
I work with women because like women have a deep why. I mean, I'm not biased, but like when you work with women, they just know like,
Yeah.
I need to get myself to a stage. Like today I had a meeting with my team and I was telling them like, the reason why all of you are women is because
Yeah.
I know you guys are badass and you'll do it. Like we'll make this thing work, you know?
Yeah.
So, so like anyone can do it. Like
Yes.
don't let anything hold you back. If it's 15, 20 minutes, and if you have schedules, the other thing about like if you have schedules in your home, like now I put my kids to bed, and as your witness, my son kept
Yes.
coming out. It's like,
Yes.
my friend, go back to bed, go
Yeah.
sit there. I usually tell them sit there until the sleep comes.
Until
My
the
daughter
sleep.
always tells me, "Mommy, there is no sleep." I'm like, don't worry, it will come to you, but you have to be in bed. So when you put them to bed early, you're able to have some time to do. They just need a few minutes of your time. Just fill it in. Give yourself
Yes.
like 15 minutes every day. Just do 15 minutes, and then things will.
And especially right now, one of the things that I came to learn at the podcast summit is that everybody will be forced to become an entrepreneur, whether they like it or not.
Yes, I saw
Yes,
that. Yes.
because what used to be like a job position, that is changing into like a.
Yes.
So people need to
Skill.
gather all their skills together,
Yes.
them, so that they can serve multiple people, because the way we knew of employment is going to change drastically because of AI. And so
100%.
if there's a time that you need to double down and go all in on the things that you believe it's calling you to do, or the things tag in your heart, I think this is the time.
100%. I agree. Yes. I was seeing an Oprah interview, and the lady she was interviewing was saying exactly the same thing, that it's going to be a very soon a skill economy. So you have to have skills.
Economy, have skills.
Yeah.
And most people have them. They just need to package. Yes, and start.
But also, and it's interesting, actually, we speak about this with my sister a lot because she runs a business as well. And it's like when you run businesses, you quite don't know what skills you have, you know? Like if someone wants to tell me to go and apply for a job, I'm like, about. And I'm like, I don't know what skill I have. Like I am a jack of all trades, literally. I know everything.
You know everything.
But
that's how I feel. Like when you start a business, like your hands are on everywhere, because you're studying, you don't have like maybe the luxury of hiring people at first. And then so you need to know a lot of everything. Thank you for gracing us with your time. Thank you for allowing us to have this amazing moment and this podcast. I hope it's a blessing to people. I know people are going to enjoy it.
I hope so
and
too.
Get value from it and actionable steps. But those sites I think are important. That's why I wanted to for you to talk about it and even share, like, my goodness, you've made money out of it, you know? Online it's a little bit sketchy out there, because just knowing that there's some things that people can do, you just need to commit and do it and make some money. Hope everyone that listens to us goes and checks those sites and go do it, make some money, come back to the comment and say you made some money.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it. This is fun.
Subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this.